Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Kim Kardashian Nike Skims launch actually just fizzling out in New York City. Now also, I want you guys to note, if I say Nike, I do know that the correct pronunciation is Nike, but from time to time, people do say Nike, which is a shortened form. So if I say Nike, it doesn't mean that I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. So thanks in advance. Now, as you guys know, Kim Kardashian, she has teased her Nike Skims collab for the past couple of months. Many people were anticipating this launch. Some people foresighted that it was not going to be good because they said that already the Nike's woman collection was already a major flop and they don't see how a collaboration with Skims would actually revive that. And it seems as though some of those people actually knew what they were talking about at that time, because now, according to page 6, they're saying that the crowd was just minimal and they had a reporter by the name of Marissa who tried to fit, I believe it was either 8 or 9 pieces, and she had a lot of challenges, getting into the pieces. And this is the thing. As I've said before, the Nike Skims collection, it is all an aesthetic line. The people actually want functional pieces to go into the gym. Oftentimes they are not already skinny, even though Kim has, a variation of sizes. But the thing is that if you think about it from a logical perspective, if you're actually a busy person who wants to improve your health and get into the gym, I think the fabric, it looks somewhat doable. But for someone who might be rushing, that person may have some challenges getting into those pieces to get into the gym or to do their workout at home. The fabrics, they for the most part, it's just giving aesthetics. But I do believe that irrespective of, what the media is saying, I believe that they may definitely register some success with this collab because you don't see a lot of people physically going into the store to buy, but the online shoppers, is normally where the money is at. But I want to dive into this report so as to give you guys some more insight into what page 6 is saying. So they're basically saying that the much hyped Nike Skims collab dropped in New York City Friday morning, but for all the buzz about Kim Kardashian's takeover of both the gym and the runway, Manhattan didn't break a sweat. But Post reporter Marissa Matazzo sure did, braving a barrage of squeezing, tugging, hopping, and holding her breath, sometimes to fit into 8 pieces that promised effortless workouts, if not effortless dressing. So Kim promised effortless workout or effortless dressing, but they're saying that's definitely not the case. Now they're saying when the post hit Nike's Fifth Avenue flagship at 8 a.m., just 3 loyalists were braving the early morning show for the 10 a.m. launch, even though by the looks of the barrier set up, the store was clearly expecting more. Across the street at the Skims store, the count was even slimmer. 2 diehard Kardashian devotees staking their claim. By 9 a.m., the numbers barely budged. 2 more joined the Nike side, 4 at Skims, and while the lines eventually swelled to about 40 apiece by 9:40, that was a cry from the frenzy that usually greets a hot drop in this city, where supreme campers and sneakerheads will sleep on sidewalks for the latest release. Yeah, we saw that when Kanye had his release, even though it was in bins and all of that, and a lot of people were saying that it was too much hassle. A lot of people were saying it was a disrespect. that was like major. There were so many people in the line, so many people crowded around, and they supported his launch. Now they're saying that still the few who did show early in the morning were diehard. So that means they did shop. They did spend some money. Kimberly is going to take too much of my money today, launched Nicole Marie V23, who trekked from Hudson Yards to the Midtown Skims flagship and arrived to wait in line at 9 a.m. V said she had a virtual cart full of Nike Skims the night before, but ditched it to buy in person and in bulk. She was swooning over the maroon wine set the models rocked at the New York Public Library pop-up, calling the shade a personal favorite. So they go into talk about, V entering into the Nike stores and all of that. But they're saying, but given the high profile nature of the Skims and Nike partnership, Nike's shares rose to 4% of the day of the announcement in February 2025. And Kim Kardashian threw a huge launch party in New York to celebrate the collection. This fizzle of a launch is surprising. Even online, only a few of the items sold out. So they're saying, forget all the hype, forget everything that you've heard. It is not doing as well as, they thought it would. But irrespective of that, exactly as I said, I do see them benefiting from this. The numbers are not, extravagantly high, but I do believe that like as the days, the weeks, the months passes and people see like regular people wearing them, they'll say, okay, I think I want to give it a try. No one is going to look at Kim, Chloe, Kylie, Kendall, or Chris as an inspiration to buy it unless they have the same body type going. But for most people, they have just their natural body type. So far, Skims is definitely, not for a lot of people. But when it comes to Pilates, the girlies who does Pilates, they are very much deep into the aesthetics. So I do believe that, as I've said, I do believe we may see, it registering something, that improves with time. But for now, it's really, it's, when you look at some of the pieces, looking at some of the pieces for women of a particular body type, it's really, really not given. And this page 6 article is a very lengthy one. They're going into the pieces that they had their journalists tried. And I don't know who's going to work out in some of these pieces, even though they said that it's also runway as well, meaning that it's the everyday wear. I mean, it's not something that's it's not going to pull a lot of people in. I don't know. Some of the pieces, they look really, really cheap. I don't know. Some of them look really, really cheap. And, that's a disappointment. But anywho, let me know what you guys think about Kim Kardashian and Nike Skims collaboration being fizzled out at the launch. Because, when you look at the line, there's just a handful of people. So leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about it. And while you're at it, do all you need to on this video to support your girl. Peace.